Oh, what a boost for Chelsea. 3 days after limping off at Blackburn, Petr Cech starts for the home side. Its health softened the blow with top scorer Didier Drogba and captain John Terry still on the sidelines. Only one change from the Ewood Park win, and a change in formation too. Claudio Pizarro gets his first Premier League start since August. He joins Andrei Shevchenko up front. John Obi Mikel makes way. Without a win in 4 now, Aston Villa, but without the squad to shuffle things too much. The same side here from the 1-1 draw against Manchester City at the weekend. Stilian Petrov was ready to return, but he's sidelined with illness. Sean Maloney keeps his place, so Villa field the same starting 11 that inflicted defeat on Chelsea back in September. Here it's Agbonlahor looking to make mischief early on and rattles one just wide of Petr Cech's goal.
Well, it's quite clear that Martin O'Neill's intentions are to try and get Agbonlahor having a go at Ashley Cole. He does that immediately. Takes possession, comes on the inside of Cole, then hits it early into the near post area. But Petr Cech has it covered and allows the ball to go ominously into the side netting.
Agbonlahor has stolen back for the visitors, looking for Carew, and this could be a goal. It is! Sean Maloney opens the scoring for Aston Villa. They lead at Stamford Bridge.
And richly deserved. They've been the much better side in these early 13 minutes of this game. And this was an excellent work goal. Well finished from Maloney. Carew did his bit. And so did Agbonlahor. Finds Carew, who's onside. Heads it back across to his striking partner Maloney. One-on-one against Petr Cech. And he finishes with style. Good header from Carew, takes it on the volley, does Maloney, to beat Petr Cech.
Concern over him is to how much more they'll be seeing him over this busy Christmas period. Well, it is Michael Ballack. Carvalho. Pizarro, good time run from the Peruvian.
Excellent ball, this is from Carvalho, playing on the right wing for a moment, puts in Pizarro, and puts it across the box, but once again...
Carew uses his strength to get it away from Messi, and touched by Ashley Cole. Agbonlahor, Petr Cech did well. Right at him, but couldn't have seen much of it.
Once again, it's not great defending. Essien allows Carew to turn him too easily. The clearance doesn't get distance, falls to Agbonlahor. On this occasion, his strike is on target, and Cech has to make the save.
Maloney, and a shimmy to throw Pizarro off the scent. Sean Maloney's already got one, and he's got another! Another mistake from Petr Cech, and another goal for Sean Maloney.
It all starts, you know, from the wide area. It's a brilliant dummy that Maloney produces. That gives him the space. He can't believe it, Maloney. He must have been pleased getting his shot on target, but he would never have expected Petr Cech to make that kind of mistake. That's the dummy, deceives Pizarro, comes on the inside of Alex. Alex needs to get tighter, closer to the player. The shot comes in, and that's an absolute howler, isn't it, from Petr Cech? It's too easy the way he comes inside Alex, hits the target. And that doesn't need me to tell Petr Cech is awful.
So uncharacteristic. You think about the one at Arsenal where he misjudged a corner, but that one, perhaps even worse. Patched up and rushed back into the side, Petr Cech. The turn from Ballack goes down under pressure, and Chelsea have the penalty.
Well, undoubtedly Chelsea get fortunate here. Essien really should have hit it first time. Elects to come onto his left foot. Doesn't get a good strike on it, but the ball somehow gets through to Michael Ballack, who gets go side. I think he invites the challenge. It comes in, I believe, from Zach Knight. There's Michael Ballack, there's the challenge from Zach Knight. Ballack goes over, inviting Phil Dowd to give the penalty, which he has done.
Chelsea crowd paying for a red card for that night, denying a goal-scoring opportunity. For all the world, it looks like Villa will be reduced to 10 men as this match hitches on a dramatic turnaround in first-half stoppage time. That night, the hero against Chelsea back in September is sent off back in West London. Villa down to 10 men, and with every chance that their lead will be halved. European Cups. Scores for Chelsea, and they are right back in business. Just when they look down and out, their record signing gets them back into the match.
It's a well-taken penalty from Shevchenko, sending Scott Carson the wrong way. And what a lifeline that is for Chelsea.
Balak's touch, Andrei Shevchenko just can dig it out from under his feet.
You're absolutely right, couldn't get the ball out of his feet. As a result of that, he's got to dig it out, can't get sufficient power on it. Carson on his 6-yard box, narrowing the angle, makes a comfortable
Possession period of the match. Kalou, here is Shevchenko! An absolute beauty from Andrei Shevchenko! And Chelsea are level, he looks bewildered, it rattled past him.
Sean Maloney 2, Andrei Shevchenko 2, and that means Chelsea are back on level terms. A quite brilliant strike from Andrei Shevchenko. Kalou sets him up, that's one touch. Baumer really should have gone earlier to close him down. He stands off him, allowing Shevchenko to get the shot away, and it literally flies past Carson.
And if there was a touch of fortune about Chelsea's first, a debatable penalty perhaps, absolutely no question marks about Balak. They all want to get in on the act now.
He's been out for a long time, Balak, but he doesn't look ring rusty since he's come on. He's made a major contribution. And of course, with Aston Villa down to 10 men.
Delightful turn from Shevchenko to tee up Alex. It's a lovely move. It is a great goal for Chelsea, who have turned it around. From 2-0 down, they lead 3-2. Shevchenko with the assist that time. And a bullet of a finish for Alex. It's his first Stamford Bridge goal, and it is 3-2 for Chelsea.
So much to admire about this goal from Chelsea. The approach work was excellent, the finish was quite clinical from Alex. Shevchenko plays his part again. Deceives Gareth Barry, who gets too tight, plays it to Alex. Curtis Davis, a rash challenge. Gets nothing on it, and it makes it so much easier for Alex. Here's Alex on the ball, there's Curtis Davis. If you go to ground there, you've got to get something on it. Alex goes past him, Baumer comes across, Alex gets the shot away nice and early, right in the corner. Carson once again beaten, given no chance.
A little bit of luck as it finds its way through to Pizarro. Carson keeps it out.
Pizarro takes it nice and early. I'm not sure that Scott Carson needed to make that save.
To deliver this one. Excellent free kick, Larson! Well, would you believe it? 10-man Aston Villa are level again with Chelsea. What a game this is!
It's all about the quality of ball from Ashley Young. But the finish from Larson was also quite superb. Plenty of pace from Ashley Young. Larson goes after the ball. He's unmarked, still has a lot to do. On the volley, side foots it, past Petr Cech. What a response from Aston Villa. They're not out of this game.
Lahore. Vital challenge by Ricardo Carvalho, but it took too much of the man.
It was 2 feet. This is an interesting one for Phil Dowd. We've seen a few players being sent off of late for 2-footed challenges, and Carvalho could easily be seeing an early bath. It could be red.
It is red. Scoreline level, players level. A red card for Ricardo Carvalho, and this is why.
Well, if you challenge like that, you have to accept the consequences. He was the last man, Aston Villa, with his pace.
Cole. Joe Cole for Chelsea. Real last-ditch defending here from Aston Villa, and a free kick for Chelsea. Inside the D there.
My first thoughts were, that's a harsh decision. Let's have another look at it.
Ballack. He's done it! Michael Ballack back on Boxing Day. Chelsea lead 4-3. A net breaker, which is an Aston Villa heartbreaker. An incredible end to an incredible game.
What a contribution Ballack has made this afternoon. Question marks about the Aston Villa wall. Scott Carson is furious. I think it was Rio Coker, the last man. Why goes across there, giving the space to Ballack, only he will know. He finds the space, finds the accuracy, and the ball is in the corner. And Scott Carson beaten yet again for the 4th time.
Larson back for Villa. Now can Villa come back again? Ashley Cole got in the way. Olaf Melberg here into the mix. Marlon Howard, can he finish here for Aston Villa? Back in by Barry. They just can't finish it off here. Off the line by Ashley Cole. Appeals for handball. They surround the referee. And Phil Dowd has given the penalty.
And it's got to be a red card also. Ashley Cole will have to leave the field. He's the guilty one on the goal line. The assistant referee clearly spotted it. Phil Dowd didn't see it. He brought it to his attention. And Chelsea surely will be reduced to 9 men.
Appeals from Chelsea that it came off the chest of their left back, falling on deaf ears for the 2nd time at that end of the field. For an incident inside the penalty area, Phil Dowd looks certain to show a red card. There it is. Chelsea down to 9. Deliberate handball on the goal line by Ashley Cole. Barry for Aston Villa. Scores! 4-4. And who would begrudge this spirited Villa fight back again?
Full marks to Gareth Barry. Under enormous pressure. He knows full well that if he misses, his team go away from Stamford Bridge with absolutely nothing. He's kept his cool. He slots it with his left foot into the opposite corner from which Czech makes his move. It's a great penalty from the Villa skipper. And how they deserve this point. They've been good value this afternoon, Aston Villa. It's been a topsy-turvy game. You need about 20 minutes trying to explain everything.
Well, that is that. An extraordinary story at Stamford Bridge on Boxing Day. And a point for Aston Villa.